morning and happy winter solstice, if that's even something that people say. Um, Reporting to you live from North Little Rock, Arkansas. In town visiting family and all that. Got up early this morning and just had some, I don't know, just some thoughts that I wanted to share, just some ideas. You know, just wanted to say hello. What's up, Steve? Boy, Fawcett. Who's that, Bob? Boy. Zach, what's up? Fire for Truth, what's going on? Matrix Media. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Lance, how's it going? Philip, Peanuts Clark, what's going on? Uh, so yeah, the sun's coming up. It's nice out here. Hey, Justin, what's up? What's up? Ax Kim, how are you? How you doing? How you doing? What up? What up? All right, so yeah, I'm out here at Pop's place, hanging out by the water. What's up, Ron? He's got a nice spot out here connected to the lake. We got a nice big yard back here, So I'm just hanging out. Woke up, everybody's still asleep. Good morning to you. So I was thinking about this stationary plane that we're on. The idea of the public school system being able to successfully indoctrinate people to the point that they have is very unsettling now that I think about it. I say that because I was having this thought. Okay, so here, what do we see here? What we see back there? Do we see the bird? Can we see the bird flying? There it is, right there. You see that bird flying, right there. Okay, you turn around, you see birds flying around here. Now, at no point in anyone's life, for the most part, have they said that the birds are moving through the air or give the appearance of moving through the air as a result of the earth moving beneath their feet. At no point has that happened. I've never done that. I've never heard anybody say anything like that. Um, it was a funny situation. I was getting some adjustment made to my phone a couple weeks ago, and I was talking to the lady at the kiosk. Of course, I talked to her about flat Earth, and not so much about the flatness. I was talking about how the Earth is stationary, and she goes on to talk about how the Earth is moving. I'm like, well, how do you know that? And her response was about clouds moving through the air. She says, well, yeah, there's been days when I was younger, I'd be laying outside on the ground and I would see the clouds moving. Clouds. I asked her if she knew how fast the Earth was supposed to be moving. She didn't know. A lot of globe believers don't know these simple things that we've all studied and come across to be able to just spit out that quick. I'm like, over 1,000 miles per hour, basically, is how fast we're supposed to be spinning. And I asked her, I'm like, so those clouds that were moving over your head when you were laying down, did they look like they were moving anywhere near 1,000 miles per hour? To which she says, well, no, but I think it depends. These are the mental gymnastics. I think it depends. 1,000 miles per hour is 1,000 miles per hour. If a cloud is moving over your head at 700 miles per hour, I think it's going to move pretty quickly, and you're going to be able to see it moving to a pretty, I don't know, pretty good degree. You know what I mean? Right shoulder got tired, had to switch. So I was thinking this morning about all that. She's saying that she perceives the earth as spinning because of clouds moving. And yet, the same thing should be said about birds, shouldn't they? I mean, to some degree. Clouds moving through the air is supposed to prove that the earth is moving. Well, at the same time, then, I mean, what? Are we supposed to believe that birds are moving through the sky or just staying in one spot and the ground is moving beneath the birds? Absolutely not. Um, how about how about airplanes? We've all felt stillness for all of our lives. We look in the sky and we see airplanes moving across the sky. Well, gee, what does that mean? Does that mean that the plane is sitting still and that the earth is moving? No, absolutely not. Look, here. Here's stillness. Right here. That is stillness. But there's waves and ripples. Well, yeah, the wind's blowing. 1,000 miles per hour right there. I don't think so. But for someone to say these things, oh yeah, and she was educated, or she was going for more education. Couldn't have been too you know, far down the line of along the lines of the traditional uh, school system teaching and all that, because well, she was fixing my phone at a kiosk. So I'm like, don't talk down to me because you're the one fixing my phone. Anyway, but that whole educational system, it gives people a false sense of intellectual superiority, to where if anybody doesn't agree with what's been said by the government run, mass media manipulated, public school, mainstream educational system that indoctrinates you outside of your own God given senses, they think that it's okay to talk down to you. And that's ridiculous. Clouds are moving because the clouds are moving. Birds go through the sky because birds are flying through the sky. Airplanes travel from one coast to the other coast right about the same speed. It's that obvious in the United States, because if the earth is traveling eastward, then flight traveling from the west coast to the east coast would be impossible, because airplanes can't fly fast enough to keep up with the supposed spin of the earth. It's that simple. But they miss that. They skip over that part. The thing is, it's indoctrination, man. We don't do this so we can feel like we're smarter than people. We don't spread the truth about where we are in order to feel like we're superior or that we figured something out. We don't do this to embarrass anyone or to make them feel bad for having been brainwashed, because that's exactly what's going on. It's that we've been programmed to believe in the globe since before we could feed ourselves. When we were in the crib, we had the little mobile, whatever, whatever, the little thing with the stars, the sun, well, with the sun in the middle and all the stars and the planets orbiting around it. That was hanging over your crib when you were a baby. When you were watching these cartoons, all you would see is space propaganda. Thinking about it, I mean, growing up, that's like all we saw. I used to love Voltron, but that was all based on space travel and all that. These other planets. It's ridiculous. But because we were programmed to believe that stuff all of our lives, what our job is, not to make people feel bad, we're helping them break their programming. They've been brainwashed. We're just trying to set their minds free. That's it. Because they've been programmed, they've been brainwashed, they've been indoctrinated with nonsense. We're trying to set their minds free. We're trying to get them to think for themselves, to get back to their senses. And that seems primitive to people, to actually trust your own senses, your own common sense. No, I disagree. That's how we navigate the world, with our senses. Continue doing what you do. Continue to spread the word about this thing. Continue to help people see the truth about their world, because I mean, if if they don't see this, they're going to be walking around basically blind all of their lives, because this one is like the simplest thing to explain to people. This one, I believe, is the key that opens the door to all other deception. Just get them to think about that. Ask them if they've ever actually experienced the earth spinning, if they've ever actually seen with their own eyes curvature in their own experience. Ask them if they've ever sat next to a still body of water and looked across it and saw that the water starts to bend at some point. I'm not seeing it. How about you? See the water bending? Looks level to me. We got to get people to think. We got to get people to start using their own minds, using their brains, using their own thoughts, their own feelings. Whatever entity is taking control of this plane, they are disconnected from nature and seek to keep us all disconnected from nature, including our own natural senses. So our mission is to unplug them from that dependence on this artificial reality and get them back to the real world. And that's all I got for this one. I'm going to get back inside, cook some breakfast, I guess, wake some people up, and get on with the day. I'll be here for a couple more days. It's a good time, hanging out with family and all that. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a good day. Hope everybody has a great weekend. This here's December 21st, winter solstice, as it were. First day of winter. Longest day. What's that? What? We're starting the period of the shortest day of the year here in the northern hemiplane, northern interior hemiplane, and all that. At any rate, one more shot. Here you go. One more for you. Wait. We'll go over here. That's the neighbor's house. That's Pop's neighbor's house. Then way over here, I believe we're connected to the Arkansas River. But that's the view. And Pops gets this view every morning. I'm so jealous. Might have to move. So yeah, where am I? I'm in North Little Rock. North Little Rock, Arkansas. Back in my hometown, where I grew up. Not too far from where I'm at right now. But that's all I got. Hope everybody has a great day. Go ahead and cut this one short. Be good to each other. Take care of yourself. Stay flat. See you next time. Thank you.